now time for The Viewing Room with Adam and Ethan.
Welcome to The Viewing Room, where we talk about films new and old, local and global. Today, we're not just talking about one movie or two movies, but over 30 movies this year that have been chosen by, well, credible people to be nominated for Oscars. So, we're here with the boys, okay? We're here with Reed.
I'm one of the boys.
He's one of the boys,
One of
okay?
the boys.
Went to film school, okay? He's one of my top dogs. We're here with Dawson, who runs the Scenes by Dawson film account.
Hello.
And he's just a master at Letterboxd and all things movies. And obviously, we have our lovely co-host, Adam.
Can I just back up and say you said it was chosen by credible people? Can we just dissect that statement for a moment? Because when you look at this list, I got to jump right into it. When you look at this list of movies, I really question the credibility of the choices, of the people making those choices.
Well, I think at the end of the day, not everything is going to be us. And at least there's a large demographic being shown this year of films that, like, hey, I'm not usually a big fan of, like, musicals. I'm not a huge musical guy, but there's a lot of musicals that are being credited this year, right? We're seeing things like Wicked and Amelia Perez, right? And there's a horror film, The Substance, right? Only one of what's like, not going to spoil that trivia question, but The Substance is nominated for an Oscar, which is great to see some horror movies getting in there because they're chronically snubbed by the Oscars, if we're being honest with each other, right?
Especially a body horror.
A body horror film, yeah, something like that's kind of like a newer type of genre, right? Or a more niche aspect of that horror whatever. Okay. So we're going through the Oscars today. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna do some live reviews, some predictions. I think Adam has put some money down.
I put some money down. I gotta talk about this. So I decided, every time I bet, I'm trying to find a new angle. How can I maximize my returns? And the way I decided this time is, well, who theoretically has the mind to calculate 100%, what the best possible bets are statistically?
Oh, the guy in Captain America, that guy, the probability bad guy. He can do that.
Him. But since I don't have easy access to him, ChatGPT. So I said to ChatGPT, I'm betting a total of $8 on the Oscars this year. I want to bet across multiple categories of awards. What should I bet on to maximize my returns? So it gave me a series of bets, and I put those down, and that's all I put down. We're gonna see what happens.
Cool. Producer Gary, big thanks to him for producing our episode and making it awesome. This is going to be great. And also big shout out to Adam here, who did all of our technical aspects, and Andy Palmer, who did a fantastic job making all of our graphics that you see.
Anders did a great job.
Now, what was I talking about? I lost my train of thought completely. Thank you.
What the show lineup is. What all we're doing on the show.
Yeah, well, we got trivia throughout the ad breaks and stuff like that. We got predictions, and we're going to go recap some of the movies we've seen this year. And if we agree with maybe the decisions from voters, does it line up with what we would have predicted? Yeah. Producer Gary here has, I think, bet $24 on some choices that I maybe suggested. So let's maybe go down the line. We'll start off Adam in the back. We'll work our way towards me. What are your guys' predictions? Any strong? Don't do every category, but is there anything strong coming out to you right now as a strong winner or someone who is just out in the open?
I honestly think, where was it? I'm just looking up at the list here. I think that the lead actress from Amelia Perez is going to win leading actress. I know that's a weird pick, but I just think that, I don't know. I just think that it's going to win. Amelia Perez is going to win at least one or two of the major categories, and I think that's one that is most likely to.
Okay.
I think Kieran Culkin has Best Supporting Actor in the bag. I watched A Real Pain the other day, and I was just blown away by his performance. I think he nailed it. I think everyone was right to say that he's going to get it, and I've seen that he has the most leading percentage, I think, to win it, and I'm in that, honestly. I think he has that one.
Yeah.
Good actor. Good actor.
Anything else? Like off
For
the hop?
sure. I also think Honora has a very solid chance of winning Best Picture.
Yeah.
The Oscar's kind of like an underdog. You know, Sean Baker, a little bit of an underdog, I guess. And this is his first movie nominated, I believe.
I think so, but like, yeah, I definitely see him could be one of the winners.
Yeah, I'd say those are my two pretty.
I mean, even
confident
looking at the betting odds here, Kieran Culkin
Yeah,
is
that's what I meant by the
102.
percent, sorry.
Yeah, and Edward Norton is 11. That's the next odds. So like, I mean, yeah.
And Edward Norton being next is kind of
Yeah.
crazy. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't very blown away by him in A Complete Unknown like at all.
Well, when I first saw it, I'm like, wait, that has to be a typo. But like, no, because I didn't really realize he was doing that. But
No, saw nothing really special from him. But
Yeah. Reed?
I feel like I'm a different breed here. The only Best Picture I've seen this year is Dune Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to, we did, yes. So I'm going to be in the back row just kind of screaming, Dune Part 2, Dune Part 2. Even though I don't think it really is going to win much, if anything.
Sure.
Besides the actual, like...
it has a good shot at sound, I think.
Yes.
Sound.
Yes, that is, yeah, and,
But-
and cinematography
Yeah.
as well. So
Yeah.
it's like, I hope it does win something. But
Mhm.
I'll be the happy guy if it does win Best Picture, but
I'll follow you on that train with the Dune 2. I don't think Dune is going to win Best Picture, or it very well could. I just, it's not in my kind of like strong feeling. I think Dune 2 is going to get cinematography.
I
think
hope so,
I think
yeah.
I think there is some good solid contenders between like The Brutalist or Honora or things like that, but I don't know. I could definitely see Dune 2 getting cinematography and then Dune 3 winning Best Picture as kind of more
yeah.
like
Yeah.
this is kind of a more rounded trilogy now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's like what happened
So-
with like Lord of the Rings, I think, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Or no, Return of the King was the one that was.
Return of the
third
King
one.
is the
No,
third
that
one.
is
Yeah,
the third one.
that's-
Yes.
yeah,
Okay. Perfect.
So it could get that same
so,
treatment.
So
yeah.
that's my thinking exactly, right? I think Zoe Saldana is going to win supporting actress. I watched Amelia Perez today, and I think she did do a good job. I disagree that she's a supporting actress. I watched that movie today, and I think it's absolutely insane to say she's a supporting actress. She is the main character. She plays Amelia Perez. The movie is named Amelia Perez. You know what I mean? It's like Mickey Madison being supporting actress in Honora. She plays Honora. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like
Is she not
absolutely
leading
ridiculous.
actress?
No, she's considered like the
Yeah, that one I don't understand that at all.
That doesn't make sense to me.
The cartel person who becomes like who transitions into the female is I guess I forget the actor's name or actress's name,
Mhm.
but they're like the main character, like main actress. So I don't really necessarily agree with that. I watched that movie today, and I think Zoe Saldana has a way bigger part in the whole movie. She gets roped into it, and she has to like fight with her own morals and stuff like that of being like working with the cartel and her professional life and stuff like that. And so I really just don't see how she is a supporting actress. I think the only reasoning in my mind is that she's gonna win, but they wanted like someone like Mickey Madison or someone to win Best Actress, and so they were like, oh, you know what we're gonna do? It's too difficult for us to decide. So Zoe Saldana, you're gonna be a supporting actress, and then that way you're like guaranteed to win an Oscar, and we're gonna give it to someone else. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's
Who even decides? Like, I don't really know much about the Oscars because I don't really pay attention to them. Most
it's
of
a
the time.
committee. Like there's a committee, a special committee. Committee.
So they can just decide that. Like in this case, like there's no like.
I think it's probably a unanimous vote.
That's still
I don't know
stupid.
exactly how.
Adrian Brody, I actually think his odds of winning Best Actor are pretty high.
I don't think he does. I think because like when you like he does a great job, but the problem with it is they use like AI to accentuate the accents, and I think that coming out in the last however many months or whatever is not going to contribute to it's not going to give him a good odds, honestly.
Right.
Like, because I think especially with all the controversy over AI nowadays and artistic spaces especially, that you're going to see that some people are going to boycott it. I don't know, maybe like it's certainly closer odds between him and Timothy Chalamet, but I don't know.
Yes, Timothy Chalamet is up there too.
I'd say it's probably between them.
Would you say it's too early in Timothy's career to win an Oscar?
No.
No.
I don't think it, like, I mean, if you've done enough things, like, I mean, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
No.
The other one I was going to say, you said strong feelings. For best costume and production design, or whatever the category is. What is it?
Or Gladiator?
Gladiator
Costume
2.
design?
Yeah, costume design. Where is it? Costume design. Gladiator 2. We both said that one, and I think the odds of it were not very good, but like I find that really surprising.
So Gladiator, the first one, won in costume design.
Yes.
And I think at the time it was like one of the only categories it was nominated in.
Yeah.
Correct?
I think so.
Well, Russell Crowe also got
Best actor for it.
Then it
I
won
believe,
Best
yeah.
Picture, didn't it?
I think so, something like that. But like it was winning in most of the categories it was nominated for, and so it's only nominated for costume design this year. And so
Because that's about the only thing that's good on it.
if it does that with I don't know if it's Janty or Yanty Yates. That person did the costume design on the original Gladiator. They came back for this one, so I feel like the Academy is going to look at that more as like a legacy award. You know what I mean? I feel like in my mind, that little fact increases the odds, in my opinion.
The original Gladiator won Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Visual Effects, Best Sound, and Best Costume Design. It was nominated as well for Best Director, Best Original Screenplay, Best Supporting Actor, Best Original Score, Best Cinematography, Best Art Direction, and Best Film Editing.
Oh my god. Like everything.
So basically everything.
Basically everything.
And it won in 5 of those categories, or won in 5 additional categories.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you go.
For costume design, I actually had Nosferatu.
Nosferatu was very well done. I thought I could see that more in like a hair and makeup kind of setting. But that would be between the two for me would be Nosferatu or Gladiator 2, right?
I think that the difference is like with something in Nosferatu, like maybe it's a little bit different of like a different vibe, whereas Gladiator, like where it's almost more supernatural. Nosferatu is a little more supernatural, and so like more like transformation is needed than in like Gladiator, where they're just portraying regular people. And like when you look at like Gladiator, like a lot of the costumes are like they really are immersive to the time period that they're trying to portray, and like the variety of them within that and everything. I don't know.
Now, the way I look at it is with Yanty Yates coming back, and like I said, the legacy aspect.
Yeah.
And also the fact that I think, if we're just being truthful, I think there's more media representing like and dramas and stuff with people in like, I don't know, a Victorian era that like wear the same clothes as like in Nosferatu. And I feel like there's just a little bit more substance, no pun intended, in Gladiator 2. Like I just feel like there's a little bit more of that, like the elements of actual like costuming. But like hands down for hair and makeup wise, it's got to go to Nosferatu, right? Like they did a fantastic job with like little cuts, the little rat bites. I remember you and I saw that in theaters here at Dawson, and I just remember being blown away by like little rat bites on people and stuff like that. And when he stood up, and there was that like dangling thing when he stood up on that one scene.
And even just how terrifying and just like messy people look in that movie. Like
Exactly.
I believe his name is Thomas Hutter. After like being in the castle for 3 days, you know, he looks like it. He's been running around in this castle from dogs and rats for 3 days.
Right, and I think that's why I think like the costumes are great, but so much of that makeup design is really what's making those costumes and that element. I just feel like in Gladiator, I just feel like the costumes are just like stand out a little bit more in that aspect.
For sure,
But
I get that.
I think it's apples to oranges at a certain point because I think they're both really well done, and I think if either of them wins, I'm going to be happy. Let's talk about our presenters. We have our previous acting winners returning. We have Cillian Murphy, actor in a leading role for Oppenheimer. Robert Downey Jr. is coming back for his actor in a supporting role, also for Oppenheimer. Emma Stone, actress in a leading role, Poor Things. And we have Divine Joy Randolph, actress in supporting role for the Holdovers. They're coming back. Some of our returning returning winners that are going to be presenting awards. We also have Ellie Fanning, Whoopi Goldberg, Scarlett Johansson, Amy Poehler. I'm not going to go through the whole list. A lot of prominent people too. Selena Gomez, who was obviously in Amelia Perez last year. Willem Dafoe, Nosferatu, right? Ben Stiller, who had that TV show that he wrote, right? I think. This year.
Severance.
Severance. There we go.
That's getting a lot of buzz right now.
Yes, a lot of buzz right now. Oprah Winfrey, Dave Bautista, Miley Cyrus, Miles Teller, Andrew Garfield, Samuel Jackson, just to the Super Bowl. Zoe Saldana is also presenting, which is strange because
I was just going to ask, what happens if you present and what if you presented your own award? Can you imagine? And the winner is me.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield. We had Harrison Ford on the list. Unfortunately, Friday night, Harrison Ford was diagnosed with shingles. Kind of like the chicken pox in a way, very itchy rash, kind of painful. Not life-threatening.
You only get it if you've had chicken pox.
Yes.
It's like,
yeah, life-threatening. And, sorry, not life-threatening, sorry. He's going to be fine. He has the best medical care that one can buy in the States, and he's going to be just fine, and I'm sure it was nice to get out of it. He was like,
oh, thank God.
Another award show. I better keel over soon. Yeah.
These are almost as frequent as the Indiana Jones movies.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, we have a larger list of presenters, but those are some notable ones, in my opinion, and some of the recent projects from last year. I think. I don't know. I think that they're gonna be good. Is anyone excited to see anyone?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask who are you most excited to see? I'd say Willem Dafoe. Or Andrew Garfield, personally.
Andrew Garfield. I was actually really looking forward to Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford is one of my favorite actors of all time. I absolutely love him. I love him as Han Solo. I love the Indiana Jones movies. I think he's just a phenomenal actor. Unfortunately, that's not going to be happening this year, but there's always next year, right? And didn't he present an award last year anyways? It was like, doesn't he do this every year kind of thing?
I think he did. He was there.
Or didn't Al Pacino do last year?
Al Pacino did do last year.
Yeah.
No, because he did the Best Picture.
Yeah, because he was like, he didn't
I
say,
see
yeah,
Oppenheimer.
Yeah, it was very awkward.
It was very weird.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Personally,
Imagine
I just like Sam Jackson. Like, I really like Sam Jackson.
Wait,
so.
do we know which? We don't know which presenters are doing like which category. Do we? Do we know?
I'm
that,
not 100% sure. I didn't have that.
I
on
don't
my
know
list.
either.
And Lily Rose
I didn't do
Depp is
that.
presenting too.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that one's
also,
gonna be nice.
Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Dragon, you want to know who I'm excited for?
Who?
The award show to end because they suck.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you. Thank you, Gary. Producer Gary and I are the only ones here with any sense, so, you know.
Man, I can't believe we got the 97th Oscars before GTA 6.
That is a little crazy.
I'm really not surprised. It's GTA.
Let's talk.
But to be fair, they don't flop when they launch, so, you know.
That's
True. Okay, I want to just read off the nominees for Best Picture. Remind the crew.
Mm-hmm.
We have Anora. We have The Brutalist.
You want me to bring it up on the screen?
Yeah, let's do
that'd
that.
be cool.
So hit
Yeah, let's bring it up on the screen. Awesome. So, Best Picture, Anora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked.
And just so you know, these are all in alphabetical order, not a specific order based on anything.
So you were saying you've only seen Dune Part 2 out of this whole list, right?
That is correct. Yeah.
So what about you two? I don't know if you guys said, but which ones?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of, is it
10?
Just
I-
over
I
half,
have not-
60%?
Because I believe. Oh, sorry, you go.
I have not seen any of these incomplete.
Oh wow. Okay.
I've seen the first 40 minutes of The Brutalist, and then I've seen parts of Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, Wicked, and Anora. Other than that, I haven't seen any of them.
I'm only missing two. I haven't seen Amelia Perez, and I'm Still Here. You know, the last day I was kind of catching up on some. I watched Conclave, A Complete Unknown. There was one more. What was the other
Nickel
one?
Boys.
Oh, it was Nickel Boys. Thank you for that.
Yes.
It's very surprising that one didn't pick up a nomination for cinematography. I know you guys haven't seen it, but like very surprising after
Wasn't it
watching
nominated at the Golden Globes or something like that? Wasn't it nominated for cinematography there?
it. But not at the Oscars.
Yeah, isn't that
Yeah,
weird?
no, and it's
Yeah.
a little wild because like I left a review for it on Letterboxd, but just like every story, I mean, every shot kind of told its own story and kind of like leading into the next one. It's kind of crazy that it didn't pick up that nomination.
And The Brutalist is up there for my kind of like wanting to win cinematography for that same reason. But I think Dune Part 2 was so strong in its cinematography as well. I think it's going to go to Dune Part 2. And like I said, next year or when Dune 3 comes out, that Best Picture thing is going to go crazy.
See, my pick for cinematography was The Brutalist, I think, because I just think the way Rady Corbet, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, and the cinematographer Lowell Crowley, just the way they're able to capture buildings, I just really enjoyed. Because they worked together on his previous film, Vox Lux, and just I love the way they film buildings. Me and you saw that one together in
Yes.
theaters. And just every shot of architecture is great. I don't know. I just love it.
That's a film that 3.5 hours long. I felt like it could have been 2 hours, but I think it's because a lot of the shots linger for like 5 seconds after all the characters are out of frame, and I'm not a huge fan of that style, but I did really appreciate every single shot. I thought it looked great. I thought it was a beautiful shot movie, and I really enjoyed it. The first half better than the second half. But,
I agree with you there.
But yeah, it's a very strong contender, and like I said, if it wins, good for it, man. Like, right? It's not like-
100%.
I think this year there's a lot of uncertainty because I think I don't know how to word this properly, but like I feel like there's a lot of close contenders, and it could really it's up in the air, right? Like it could go to anyone, and I'm not really going to be too upset if it goes to certain people because it's like, hey, I could see that winning. It wasn't like last year where pretty much everyone knew Oppenheimer was Best
Yeah.
Picture going into the Oscars. You knew Robert Downey Jr. was getting his Oscar. You knew Cillian Murphy was getting his Oscar. Like I think like 7 out of my like 12 predictions last year came true, and they were all the Oppenheimer ones. Just like
Yeah,
going through, it made sense, right? And
Well, I remember talking to friends, but even I had that feeling. Just like Oppenheimer, just like was the movie of that year. Just like everything, like
100%.
the soundtrack, yeah, the whole movie, the actors, Cillian Murphy, everything. I think that was the movie of 2023.
100%. And I think this year is a little bit different, where it's maybe not so solidified. Right? We see like The Substance nominated for Best Picture. A horror film nominated for Best Picture is crazy. But we're here, you know what I mean? We should also turn on the volume because I think we're literally about to start.
They're saying something.
They're singing wicked songs right before Mr. Conan O'Brien, who's the host of the Oscars this year, comes on.
Define gravity, of course.
Did you see Wicked?
Yeah, not
no.
interested. I watched Wicked.
We're the
and-
only two people here that have seen Wicked.
What did you
which
think?
is funny.
Because I actually really liked it, and I'm not big on musicals, but like I really enjoyed it, like lots.
I saw the trailers for Wicked, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna like this. I don't." Think.
I was not thrilled with the trailers. And I mean, from what I've seen, it's not as bad as I thought it was, but I don't know.
We're top down right now in case you guys want.
No, because
Yeah.
like for my prediction or what I wanted to win, actually for Best Best Supporting Actress, I actually had Ariana Grande. I thought she did very good in Wicked. And I don't know, solid movie. I liked how it started. It kind of like started just right in the middle of everything. You were kind of like right there. That's what I thought was one of its strong points.
100%. And like I said, I didn't think I was gonna like it. I was very pleasantly surprised. I'm not a musical guy, right? I went into Amelia Perez thinking I wasn't gonna like it too, and I liked it more than I thought I would. But that being said, I also didn't think it was a very strong movie otherwise, right? Like I think there's this element of like almost Mrs. Doubtfire-esque, and all the critics I see, or a lot of the people that keep praising Amelia Perez say like that it's what's the word, like it's real, and
And you said very like thoughtful and what was you had a word when we were talking about it earlier.
Yes, it was his word, and I was going to write it down so I didn't forget it. Of course, I forgot. It's in the synopsis of Amelia Perez.
I got it. I can pull it up.
But there's this one word, and I kind of disagree because it's like there's this Mrs. Doubtfire aspect where there's, right, like the character of Amelia is lying to her family after
Innovative. Is that it?
No, I forget the exact word. Anyways, it's like they make the mention that the character's being truthful to who they really are, but it's hard to make that case when they're lying to their whole family and kids in that kind of like Mrs. Doubtfire-esque thing.
Is that
Oh,
is
he's
that your
coming
mom?
out. Coming out.
Oh, that is my mom.
Yeah, your mom said that you're welcome for the cinnamon twists.
They're incredible.
So yeah,
Thank you.
they're amazing.
They're so good.
There you
Thank
go,
you.
Mom.
How long is this supposed to be?
So
Probably like
around
10
about
10
about
minutes
3 hours. So till
No, I mean his monologue.
Probably like 10 minutes.
probably like
God, 10 minutes of this? Gary, I might just go join you in the booth.
I like Conan O'Brien.
Oh, he's funny. It's just
My God.
10 minutes of this, you know?
Interesting suit.
I know he's like
Yeah, it's like
the man in the hat from
Curious George.
Oh, yeah.
Man in
Yeah,
the yellow
yeah.
hat, yeah.
100%.
They're gonna announce that tomorrow that he's playing the live action.
I
Curious
would
George.
I would love that. You know, Curious George was one of my favorite TV shows as a kid.
Why could I kind of see it, though?
Him? No, I
Him
can see
being the guy?
Adrian Brody being the man in the hat more. He'd be like an older brother to the monkey, honestly. To Curious George. Yeah. Isn't it Dennis Villeneuve?
No, it's
Vil-
And no, it is
it's Denis.
Dene.
Oh, Dene.
But didn't he also say got Best Director? Didn't he say
No,
Best
he didn't.
Picture and Director? Oh,
he
never
didn't get
mind.
nominated for Best Director.
I didn't think he did, but I thought.
Which
should have.
is
He
weird, 'cause I feel
should
like
have.
He should have.
He should have.
Yeah, no, he
It's
should
like
have.
the same way that what's her name who directed Barbie should have been nominated.
Oh, what's her?
Greta
Gerwig.
I
Yeah.
think that was the biggest snub last year that
It
she
was.
didn't win Best
It
Director.
was.
Honestly, Christopher Nolan deserved it, but she also
was-
really
yeah.
deserved it.
No, that's a fair take. No, but yeah, it is kind of a travesty that Dene didn't catch a nomination for
Yeah.
Best
It's a
Director.
nomination.
Yeah,
Especially Dune
that's-
2.
Yeah.
Again, goes to my theory. I think Dune 2 is going to win Best
You do,
Director
yeah.
for Dune 3. Yeah, there we go. We got Robert Downey Jr. coming up to present this next set of awards.
Is this the first award?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so supporting actor. Let's get the nominees out here, Gary.
Ooh. Supporting
Yeah,
actor, right?
I hope it's Kieran Culkin.
Same. I really hope it's Kieran Culkin. Who's on screen right now. I don't exactly know how to pronounce his name. Yurey Busov? Bursov? It'd be nice to see him win, too.
So Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain.
And who did you say you wanted to win?
Actor in supporting role? I don't really care. Wait, actually,
Fair
I
enough.
think I have bets on this. Hold on.
I have bets on
He
this.
does care.
This gives me something to care about. Yeah, I want Adrian Brody, or no, supporting actor. Kieran Culkin. Kieran Culkin is who I have my money on.
Little fun fact: I met the second assistant director for Robert Downey Jr.'s Chaplin movie.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah,
Kenny Chaplin?
Oh yeah, is that?
I think
Kenny,
so.
is it Kenny Chaplin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him.
Yeah.
Kieran Culkin,
There
yay!
goes to Kieran Culkin. That's okay. I think that's what we all thought.
Yeah.
I think that one was quite obvious.
Yeah.
He deserved it. A Real Pain was good.
I need to watch it.
Have you seen A Real Pain, Ethan?
I haven't seen any of them.
I haven't seen. No, I haven't seen it.
And everyone's going for Gladiator 2.
Oh yeah, Gladiator
except
2.
I'm gonna stick with Nosferatu.
I didn't put any money on because Play Now doesn't have costume design for some reason. It wasn't on there.
See,
But Gary has the action on that one, so.
I had that
We have-
/ Wicked because I thought Wicked's
I
costumes
think it
were
could
also
be either
very
of those
good.
two. I think it could go either.
Oh,
of
yeah.
those two.
Gladiator 2 to win was 25 to 1.
Yeah, Gladiator 2 to win. Did you put that in the mic?
I did.
Okay.
And I'm also putting like we have $4 down on it. So if this wins, we make $100, boys. Here we go.
Ooh,
Here we go.
$100 if Gladiator 2 wins.
this is what we're waiting for.
It's funny. It was the biggest long shot by far.
I'm just muting the advertisements
Oh.
because
So-
you know
How long do we think the Oscars are going to go for this year?
Yeah, that was also one of my
What time is it
questions.
projected
What's-
to be done by?
9.
Is there 9?
What do you guys think? Over?
So
Under?
probably I'm gonna say 10 o'clock.
First speech,
Just
went over
go an hour
without playing the music. So my prediction right now is going to be 9:23 p.m. Central Standard Time.
I'm gonna take the over on that. I'm gonna go 9:37 p.m. CST.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wait. Let me write this down.
Did I overshoot my guess here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Time to complete. Okay, Adam.
9:37 p.m. CST.
9:37.
Maybe I'll change it. I'll say like 9:15.
Nope.
I'll go 9:18.
Okay, I said 9:23. Hey, 9:23. Dawson. 9:18. Read.
I said 9:15.
Okay.
No, you said something at 10 o'clock. You said like 10 something. What'd you say?
I said 9:15. That's what I
No,
said.
you didn't.
That's what I said.
Anyways,
You were
okay.
you were hearing
No, that's
things.
fine. 9:15. We got 9:15. Dawson 9:18. Ethan 9:23, and Adam 9:37. We'll
So when
see.
do we get to trivia?
Okay. I mean, we can do it around now.
Yahoo!
Let's do it on the next commercial break.
Yeah,
Next
we're already like
commercial
halfway
break?
through. We're already like halfway through it.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that speech.
Oh,
yeah.
and we're back.
And we're back. Let's see. Is this another advertisement?
No, I think this is when they just do all the like best picture
Oh.
nominees like throughout. I think.
They play them throughout the night.
Why wouldn't they just do alphabetical though? Or is this alphabetical? Wait,
Not sure. A complete.
A complete unknown. I was gonna say just A or C. There's still a Nora. Oh, I guess it's still okay. I don't know the alphabet.
So yeah, complete unknown Ariane Phillips. Who's the costume designer on that one?
Oh, you can hear the voice of Nick Offerman. That's Nick Offerman. Like
doing the
the
narration.
narration.
Stuff?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, Ron Swanson.
The order's wrong.
So the order I had was wrong. Okay. Well, let's throw up animated films then, Gary. Thank you.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
I think Inside Out 2 might take this one.
I hope the Wild Robot. I hope it's
Oh,
I
really
do
like
too.
the Wild Robot.
such
Yeah.
a good movie.
I
and
think-
the animation is so good.
I think it's gonna go to
Inside,
Inside Out
I
2.
like Inside Out too, but like,
My personal, seen both these movies, but go to the Wild Robot.
yeah.
I think Inside Out 2 is gonna win just based on its box office prowess.
Yeah.
I have Flo. I would like to see Flo win.
Flo does look good. It does look good. Oh, watch it be Wallace and Gromit though. I can only imagine.
Oh, really?
Ah,
Oh,
Okay, 2 for 2 right now.
this man's winning.
you gotta love it like when they're not like old hands at it. Like it's like these guys are obviously like, you know, I don't know. It just seems like a nice thing when they're like just kind of average fans that manage to
yeah.
make it in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I have no opinion on this.
Yeah, I didn't see any of these. I couldn't honestly find any of them.
Yeah.
I did a little search
Yeah.
earlier today. I was able to watch one of the live action short films though.
Oh, I'm gonna vote for Yuck because it's got a cool title.
I'm gonna do Beautiful Men. I watched the trailer for it. It
I
kind of
like
looked
candies,
interesting.
so I'm gonna go with Magic Candies.
Is everyone cool with all the winners so far?
Yeah,
far,
I don't have anything that I want to.
Nope, 100%.
I will say it would have been, like, I like that Kieran Culkin won supporting actor a lot, but it would have been cool to see Yura Borisov from Anora win.
You guys want to do some trivia?
Yeah, let's do trivia now.
Let's do it.
Let's start. First question.
Okay.
Well, I guess yeah, I can watch from this. screen,
Oscars
but-
trivia. Question 1. Going in 3, 2, 1. Where did the first Oscars take place?
God.
Was it the Dolby Theater, the Roosevelt Hotel, the Ambassador Hotel, or the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion?
I'm like,
We're gonna. Oh, I'm
Was-
smart.
what was it?
It was
Roosevelt
the Roosevelt
Hotel.
Hotel.
Oh, the Roosevelt
Dolby
Hotel.
I just-
Theater.
I
Yes.
clicked the Dolby Theater. Is that what you did?
No, I clicked
Ambassador.
Ambassador Hotel. I don't know.
It is playing at the Dolby Theater
can
this
just
year,
barely
though.
see.
I don't know where
so-
any of these people are.
Yeah, no, I had no
turned
idea.
this TV on mute.
I think
like 3
Roosevelt
times
wasn't
and it didn't
president,
work.
or At Night at the Museum or something.
We do have Reed coming in at first place. Is it?
No,
only
it's
time?
Elmo, not Reed. Okay, let's
Yeah,
keep
get
going.
my name right.
Sorry, Reed, Elmo, whatever. Including The Substance, how many horror films have been nominated for Best Picture? Is it 4, 7, 12, or 23?
Oh, like of all time. Okay.
Yes, of all time,
God.
of all the years being nominated for
That's a
Best
tougher one. That's a tougher one.
Picture.
Oh, Oscars are back.
I'm gonna guess.
It is 7.
It was 7.
Okay, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
7
Okay.
films.
Oh, I got that one.
So
Do you
costume
have-
design.
Do you have the names of all 7? I'm curious.
Silence of the Lambs is one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess
Never
that's
mind.
I guess that's considered a horror
Psycho,
movie,
maybe,
yeah.
I think is
The
one of them.
Exorcist?
Yeah.
Exorcist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you care to find me, head to the western sky.
I thought Ethan was hosting, not Gary.
Someone told me lately.
Wow.
A billion people.
A billion people.
That's
No, that's not true. That can't be true.
what?
The highest viewed television program is the Super Bowl with like 130 million.
That's at one time though. They're probably trying to skew things by saying that in total over a billion people are going to watch it. Like, as in, I check in for 5 seconds and then leave. That counts as a watch. So who do we want to win other than Gladiator 2?
I think Wicked, is another.
I'd say Wicked or Nosferatu, either or,
Yeah.
or second.
Yeah, I would be happy with any of those, really.
Yeah.
A Complete Unknown being costume design is a joke. In
That's
my opinion.
yeah,
interesting.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, it could have been kind of cool if they were all wearing a costume for one of the nominations. Or something in that style. Like, that would have been kind of neat.
Yeah.
Most of these guys in suits and stuff, though, are costumes, let's be honest.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's like, ooh, who are you wearing today?
A house.
Jaden Smith.
Oh, he's been cast as Dumbledore.
Yeah, yes. For the new Harry Potter show.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Not against it. I mean, I'm against the show being a thing, but
Yeah, if anything, they should have waited another like 10 years.
He's in Shrek. He plays Lord Farquaad.
Okay, wait, so
Some of you may die.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, listen to his voice. I saw he was on the cast for
Oh,
Shrek.
maybe.
It
Oh.
says Shrek on his
Yeah.
IMDb, and I was like, he must play Lord Farquaad.
probably did. Yeah.
Some of you may die.
So wait, why is Conclave dressing like 108 cardinals? Why is that in costume design? Just because it's a logistical problem doesn't mean it's a. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
yeah. No. That doesn't surprise me.
It doesn't surprise me, but I don't know.
I know. It's
I feel like Nosferatu or Gladiator 2 would have
yeah.
deserved that more than
Then Wicked.
than Wicked.
No.
It is tough, probably walking from your seat and going up the stairs, and then you're out of breath. You're like completely out of it, like full of adrenaline, and you have to give us a minute speech. And if you go over, you get booed off the stage.
Literally.
Pretty crazy.
I mean, I honestly really like this one. Like, I think some of the costumes were very good in this movie, kind of like I said earlier. But
Yeah, it's not that they weren't good. It's just I don't know.
Just like in comparison to Gladiator, though,
Yeah.
or Nosferatu, it's like
To me, like, I can see Wicked for production design. Mm-hmm. Like, some of the sets and stuff in that
They built
are,
everything.
are
They
amazing,
built
yeah.
everything. It's-
And, like, it shows. But, like, costume design?
and definitely hairstyle and makeup over costume.
Yeah.
design.
Yeah.
Like, that one is a little surprising, but
Probably
Yeah,
gonna win all.
I kinda
Probably
li-
gonna win all three then.
Question number 3. Emilia Perez and Wicked are both nominated for Best Picture. When was the last time 2 musicals were in this category? This is the first time 2 musicals have both been in the Best Picture winner category. Since what year?
I have no idea. Let's guess that one.
It is 1969.
Funny number.
Did anybody get it?
What?
He
I got it.
redid.
I
Did you
got
get
it.
it? There is, yeah, there literally is only.
Do you know the two? Do you know the two?
I don't know the 2. No, I don't know the 2.
I want to know the answers though. I want to know the answers.
Okay, fine. I'll pull it up on my phone.
It means nothing if I'm guessing.
Last time 2 artists
Oh, there.
were.
Tell Miracle is at $5 million right now.
Wow.
Tell Miracle at
that's
$5
awesome.
million.
Almost 6 actually.
Let's keep it going. Tell me
Ring
if it's a
those
good cause.
phones.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
We can look at that up after.
I want to know all these answers.
Scoreboard, we got Reed in first place with 1,400 points.
Howdy doody.
True or false? Amelia Perez is the most nominated international film in Oscars history.
Do I listen to Gary? That's a lot of nominations. That's 13.
It's
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, it's
true.
true. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
God,
13
did you-
nominations.
Okay, who got it?
13
I got it.
nominations this
Reed got it
year,
again.
which is
Boy,
higher,
what?
Did you get it?
higher
No.
than even Parasite.
Gary convinced me.
Even higher
Yeah,
than
see, that-
Parasite.
What's the
an
Parasite?
international
Yeah.
film.
What's
No,
Parasite?
obviously this is a Spanish film, I believe. No, it's French. Technically, it's a French film, isn't it?
I always thought it was a Spanish.
It
film.
is. It is a French film. It's a French director. Yeah.
Spanish language, but French director. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Oh.
Jacques Audiard.
Interesting.
What?
You were wrong. It is 13 nominations, making it the most nominated international film in Oscars history.
Cool.
Question number 5. Which movie won the first ever Best Picture Oscar in 1929? Was it Gone with the Wind, Wings, Casablanca, or The Wizard of Oz?
Hmm.
Come on.
What year did that movie come out?
I'll go with that one.
Damn.
Yeah,
was it Wizard of Oz?
It was Wings. No, The Wizard of Oz didn't
Wings?
even come out in 29.
When did it come out? What year was
It
that?
was like, what, 32? Something like that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
So yeah, original screenplay is supposedly next.
Okay, real pain out there.
I would like The Substance to win.
Yeah.
I thought that was the most original. It was the most unique film coming out of this year.
I think Honora could also be up there.
Honora for sure. But yeah, no, both
Nora's,
are honestly
Nora
very
is,
solid.
is nominated for a lot, so it has a
September
shot.
5 is a movie?
I'm going with The Substance.
I could also see a real pain.
I'd like a real pain to win.
Yeah, I guess there's
I'd
a
like,
lot
I'd
of
like
good
Mark
winners up
Zuckerberg
here.
to win. Man's got a nice beard.
He does, yeah.
Nick Offerman is just such a chill dude, man.
Yeah.
He seems like a nice guy to just hang out with.
Yeah.
You know, like
My respect for him after he did that played Frank in The Last of Us, man.
Bill,
Bill. Sorry,
Bill.
Bill. Sorry.
that was my first wrong prediction of the night.
I think
That's good.
I think the reason it's winning original screenplay too is like the dialogue is so snappy throughout the whole thing. You know, all the F-bombs and stuff like that. It's very engaging and entertaining throughout the whole thing. And I think as attention spans get lower and lower, I think people are going to start liking more of that. You know?
And what a
Yeah.
win for Sean Baker. He's a very good writer. So I'm glad he picked up this win.
yeah. So he wrote and directed it then.
Yep, he
Yeah.
wrote, directed Honora, The Florida Project. I don't know if you've heard of that one.
Yeah.
Can you guys tell us what Honora is about?
So, Honora is about a sex worker who falls in love with a Russian guy who's basically,
The son of a
for the
Russian
most
oligarch.
part, using her.
Yeah, it's kind of a take on like a fairy tale love story, I
Yeah.
guess. There's kind of this Russian kid whose dad is kind of part of the...
He's kind of in love with her, but, you know, really, he's not actually in love with her. It's more of like a lustful thing. And basically, they get married, but his dad is not okay with it at all and wants to break up the marriage. And then
Yeah, his
basically-
parents come down from Russia to annul the marriage.
Yeah,
and
Honora realizes that, like, oh shit, maybe we aren't actually in love, and it goes downhill, and they have to try and find him because he runs away. Yeah, ensues. You kind of hope Nickel Boys is gonna win something, so I think this would be a good thing for it to win.
Well, the big reason I thought I'd pick it for best adapted screenplay is because it's adapted from a book that takes place in the first person perspective, and it's filmed in that way too. So I thought that was a really
Yeah.
neat thing to do. So that's
Well, that's such a hard thing to adapt from a book to get those internal monologues and stuff down well. So
But I actually could really also see Amelia Perez winning this one, actually.
yeah, like I said, I mean that one to me is the standout just because of what it is and how many Oscars it's nominated for.
Yeah.
oh
really?
wow,
All right.
All right,
Conclave.
Cool.
that one's a bit of a surprise for all of us, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, no, that's a huge surprise. I can't say I expected that.
I can't say I expected that at all either.
And I don't think I heard or I forgot. What did they say this was adapted from? A book?
It's probably a book.
Probably a book.
It's
Yeah,
probably
that's
a
safe
book,
to say.
yeah.
I guess best bet. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, I really didn't think it was actually going to win
That must
much, if anything.
That might be the most interesting so far. Granted, we haven't gotten too far, but
Snow White.
Are you still into Star Wars 3?
Am I still into Star Wars? Yeah.
I saw the trailer for Andor Season 2.
It looks good.
I can't wait.
Okay,
It's
let's
the
stay
first
focused
time a
here.
Star Wars, dude, I just got goosebumps. Look at my hand. I got goosebumps.
Oh shit.
Let's stay focused.
For some reason, I think it is so exciting. It's going to be so good.
You said let's do trivia. Now you're talking about Star Wars. This is
about
the
Andor.
Oscars.
I just wanted to say something I was passionate about and excited for.
You know,
I think
okay,
Andor
well, you know,
Season 2
I'm
is
gonna
be
make. I'm gonna
fantastic.
say one thing on this topic, and then we'll keep moving. You know why it looks good? Because Kathleen Kennedy's out.
Okay,
That's true.
She isn't out yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Well, yeah, but
She's
she's
not-
as
but
close
the
to
project's
out
already
as it
made.
gets.
Kathleen Kennedy isn't the problem. Kathleen
Kennedy is
actually
absolutely
a
the
very
problem.
solid producer. She's
No, she's not. What is wrong with you?
She's a very solid producer. Maybe not as a president of Lucasfilm or Disney or whatever. She's a very solid producer, though, in her professional career. Look at the movies she's produced. She's a very professional lady and good at what she does. And I think the hate for her is way overrated.
Just get her off of Star Wars.
As a
Just get
president,
her off of Star
yes,
Wars.
there has been some stinkers under her. But she also did Rogue One, one of my favorite Star Wars movies, period. She did all the other TV shows, produced The Mandalorian.
Rogue One was
you know
good.
What I mean?
That is the only thing I can think of that she did that
I
was
don't
good.
think it's gonna
All the
magically
other
get better when
producers
she
that
leaves,
all
man.
the other production that she did was when George Lucas was still in charge of Lucasfilms. As soon as George Lucas left and she got put in charge of Lucasfilms, what did it do?
Listen, it's not.
You
gonna
are a
get,
freaking monster.
It's not going to get magically.
God.
It's not going to get magically better than Kathleen Kennedy resigns or anything like
Yes, it will.
that. In her professional life, I think she's a very strong and talented producer. And she's obviously done some good work to be on all the movies she's been in with massive box office success. However,
are we gonna get to
she definitely
trivia?
she definitely did a lot of not great things under Lucasfilm. But here's hoping. Here's hoping that someone comes in and changes it.
Oh.
So,
Who wants the next question?
trivia? Trivia.
All right. Question number 6. What was the highest grossing film of 2024?
I'm not here. We're not here.
Was it Inside Out 2,
Not
Deadpool
here.
and Wolverine, Dune Part 2, or Moana 2?
Oh crap! Which one was it? I'm guessing it maybe. No, it wasn't. What was it?
It was Inside Out 2.
It was. That
It was the
doesn't make
highest
sense.
grossing film.
That's
1.6
crazy.
billion
Okay, who got that
dollars.
right?
makes
Did anybody
sense.
get that right?
I don't think so.
$1.6 billion. I think Deadpool and Wolverine.
Reed, did
was
you get that
about
right?
900
Okay.
Or 1 billion or something like that. But yeah, Inside Out 2 has become a massive success.
That doesn't surprise me actually.
Yeah, it was a massive success.
Kids movie, family movie.
All right, next question. How much does the Oscar trophy weigh? Now, a lot of people pick them up and say, wow, this is super heavy. They pick them
Yeah,
up.
but they're also a bunch of wimpy actors. So,
Well, they're
Yes,
heavyer than they
that.
look. Now, it
there
is
we go.
8.5 pounds.
Oh, we all
It's-
got
I
that.
got it.
I
Did
think
everybody
that's-
get it?
Yeah, everyone got that
I
one.
think it's like, it's silver
on the board.
lined and then plated with 24 karat gold, like around.
No, you don't have 41 points. You have 4 points.
Yeah, so 8.5
I'm
pounds.
winning.
Hold on.
Let's go.
8.5.
We are never catching up.
Yeah.
Oh, I could definitely see Nosferatu taking this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going all in on Nosferatu.
Yeah.
I might be going the substance.
The rabbit bites, though? Oh, that's really good, too.
I might be going. I think I'm going the substance. Like that's Demi Moore.
Yeah,
That's
that's good, too.
crazy.
Yeah, Wicked definitely doesn't have it. That's not anything fantastic. Like,
It's green.
Oh,
Yeah.
please, Nosferatu. The rabbit bites were so
Yeah, they got costume
good.
design. They don't need this.
The rabbit bites were so
is-
good.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's good. Again, they're like I said, it's not like one's super better than the others. You
No,
know what
not
I
at
mean?
all. Not at
Yeah.
all.
They're all really good. It's just I remember actually like I think I like out loud said "wow" when I saw the rabbit bites or the rat bites in freaking Nosferatu, man. You guys want to do another question of trivia?
yeah, let's do it.
We don't have to switch to TV. I'll just get your phones ready.
Yeah.
Get your phones ready as we go on to question number 9. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm reconnecting.
How much money did Michael Jackson
You
spend
spelled Michael wrong.
on the Gone with the Wind trophy.
Oh. Probably.
Was it 1.5 million?
Probably that.
5 million, 10
No.
million, or 15 million?
What was it?
It was 1.5 million. It only was 1.5 million.
Wow.
He bought the Gone with the Wind trophy, had it at his estate, purchased it from whoever's estate, got it. Guess what? When Michael Jackson died, they couldn't find the trophy. The trophy from the Best Picture Gone with the Wind has still never been found to this day. How many animated films have won Best Picture?
Ooh.
Is it 3, 14, 20, or none?
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Think long and hard about your favorite films.
Oh, fuck.
They've won Best Picture.
I'm guessing. No, it was
None.
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 It was none.
Did
No animated
Did
films
you
have
guys
ever
get
won.
it?
No.
No.
Hey, I was the only one who got it.
No,
I figured it would be maybe
they
like...
do have the category Best Animated Feature
Yeah.
now, but prior to that, no films had
Yeah.
ever.
I figured like at least like
Oh.
Toy Story or something would...
No, we just did an
Or
episode on Toy Story. That
Incredibles
was our
or-
last episode of Viewing Room.
That's right. Yeah, it was.
And
Okay,
so
would
we know
you-
who didn't watch that.
I did watch it though, that's the thing.
Sebastian Stan is the 8th actor nominated for portraying a president. Who did he play? This is his Apprentice movie from last year. Now that is a massive hint. The Apprentice. Who do you think of?
I was gonna say,
Donald
is this
Trump.
a trick question?
Yes.
Like,
Donald Trump. He did play Donald Trump. He's the 8th person to portray a president. Now, he portrayed Trump. Wow, I saw Sebastian's impression of me and I thought, wow, that's a great impression, one of the best. You know, the face, it was a little smooth, a little soft, but otherwise I thought it was really good. One of the best. And you know, Nadia, she really liked it. It was great. Fantastic. One of the best. All right, question 12. What's the most nominated film
Wow.
this year?
That's easy.
didn't we already...
Was it The Brutalist, Wicked, Amelia
Oh, no.
Perez, or Dune Part
I got
2?
See how quick that was?
Who didn't get to answer?
I got kicked out.
Oh, no.
What?
Number 13.
Okay, yes, we are.
What year had 2 Oscars ceremonies? So there was 1 year of the Oscars that they had to do two
Oh,
like total Oscars. I think one was in April, one was in November.
interesting.
Yeah.
Let's say this. Oh,
It was 1930. So the first Oscars was in 1929, and then they had, for some reason, like I think it was like the start of 1929, and they had 2 for the year of 1930 when they were still figuring it out, where they had like kind of start of the year from like the last years in 1929, and then they were like, wait, well, what if in November we just did the rest of the movies this year? But then there you go. Yeah, I could have seen that go to Amelia Perez too, because I feel like if they nominated it for so many things, it had to win in a category.
Watch it not.
I mean, that would be kind of funny if
What?
it not nominated for 13 and didn't win
That would be
anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Hilarious.
So I figured that might be where it went, but like I said, I really enjoyed the editing and Anora, so that was like my favorite to win.
It looks like supporting
Yes,
actress.
yes, Zoe
Supporting
Saldana.
actress.
Yes.
Okay, Gary,
Saldana.
Zoe
best
Saldana.
supporting
Pulling it
actress.
right now.
What did you say, sorry?
Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, it's gonna be Zoe Saldana for sure.
Watch it be if it's Ariana Grande, I don't know, laugh.
I thought she did a great job, actually.
She probably did.
She
but-
did, especially we're not a trained actor.
Yeah, that's why it'd be funny.
It's Zoe Saldana. I mean, she shouldn't win it because she's not a supporting role, but she's going to. Is my prediction.
Yeah.
There's no way Zoe Saldana is a supporting role. She has the most screen time. Oh. She was the favorite by far, too. Brother, she is Amelia Perez. Like, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, and I put my money on Zoe Saldana.
What were the odds, LB?
2 cents gain. I put down 50 cents. And I will win 52 cents.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Did we pay out?
We paid out.
We made money.
Are we winning?
I'm 2 for 2 on my bets right now.
Look at that. And what was the other one? Kieran Culkin?
Kieran Culkin, yeah.
Let's go Chat GPT.
Yeah, literally, ChatGPT 2 for 2.
I think, I don't know. I watched.
I'm not
Amelia
making
Perez
much money.
I
I've made like
watched
3 or 4
Amelia
cents,
Perez
but
today,
still.
And if there was one like super standout good quality, is I thought Zoe Saldana did a good job.
Okay, she was nominated for 1 Oscar, and it's this one.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
So she's 1 for 1. That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
But like, I'm surprised she didn't get something for any of her other roles.
Yeah.
Like, she's done a lot of stuff. Like, she's been around a long time, and
It's weird not seeing her green or blue on the
right.
That was a good speech.
Yeah.
I was just thinking it was kind of over the top and dramatic.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
I liked it. I thought it
I
was a
don't
good
know,
I
it
was gonna say that's like the type of speech that would make me go to war, you know?
Gary?
like freaking bare arms.
No,
you know?
it would make me just laugh. Like, Gary, what do you think?
I hated every second of that.
Thank you.
You guys are so negative. I really enjoyed that speech. I thought it was a strong, emotionally intelligent speech, especially when you talk about like politics.
Stop preaching at me, bro. You won. Get off the freaking stage.
Exactly what Gary said. There's a Ricky Gervais clip where he's presenting and he's like, come up on stage, to accept your little award and whatever. Like, how does it go?
Thank your God, get out of here.
Yeah, I read it.
And then he says, don't make your political statements.
It's
or
so
whatever.
funny.
No, but
Honestly, he's one of the funniest presenters.
yeah.
Like,
No,
because
it
he just goes after anybody and everybody.
it is interesting to be the first Dominican person, Dominican American person to win an award. I think like that's pretty cool, right? Like that's pretty like you're representing a group of people. That's pretty freaking cool. And then I think it is important to be like, by the way, like my parents were like immigrants and immigrant family, and I'm proud to be an immigrant, right? And I think now in the States that's probably more important to hear than ever, right? And so I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. Number 14. Why were nominations for Oscars delayed this year? Were they due to Donald Trump, wildfires, funding to the Academy, or a looming tariff threat?
Yeah.
It was the wildfires. The wildfires.
I thought it was Trump. I just assumed he would get involved with it.
the wildfires pushed back some of the awards and stuff like that and delayed voting because a lot of people, especially in the Academy's homes, were in neighborhoods in Los Angeles that were currently being burned and now rebuilt. But yeah, wildfires were the main reason for delays this year.
How delayed did it get? How many weeks?
It was decent.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's AB?
That's me. Well, I was Adrian Brody, then I got kicked out, and for time purposes, we are AB.
Oh, cool. All right, next question. Like I said, the main trivia is on there, so it's good. All right. How many categories have been canceled throughout the years? Is it 5, 10, 15, or 20? Now, I can tell you some of the categories. Stunts canceled, right? They had Best Assistant Director. That was a category that
I didn't know that.
That used to be a thing, right? And they canceled that like not that
I'm
long
curious
ago.
why stunts
probably
got
10.
canceled.
Yeah,
To me, that seems like a perfect category to.
15?
15 different categories.
Did anybody get it?
I could go.
no.
Oh, Ben Stiller gets to present. That's cool. Ben Stiller made one of my favorite. He starred in one of my most favorite movies of all time, and Ethan knows where this is going, and he's gonna laugh. Okay, Gary, production design. You're on it.
What do we think of this one, Clay?
Probably Wicked. Maybe.
I'm gonna say probably Wicked.
Yeah, probably Wicked.
Nosferatu.
Yeah, I was gonna say a little bit of a hot take. I'm gonna go Dune Part 2
I
or
could see-
Nosferatu.
I wouldn't be
Dune.
against. Yeah, I'd be fine.
I
with
could
that.
see Dune.
I'm going Dune. Yeah, Dune. But it would be nice to see Nosferatu. But I'm mainly going Dune.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
really?
figured,
Wicked
yeah.
one.
Okay.
Wow.
Not surprised.
So you guys were
Not surprised.
saying.
Again, it's not like I'm angry.
No,
They,
again,
they're all really good. I saw Dune. I saw Nosferatu. I saw Wicked. Saw The Brutalist, right? So it's like all of those are very solid.
Yeah, to me, in that category, like there's not really a wrong choice.
I'm not sitting here being like, why was that nominated?
Yeah,
like I
right?
see that.
Yeah.
Right?
And there's been a few of those categories this year, like best costume design, production design.
100%. Yeah. And I feel like it's the same exact thing with best picture this year.
I was just gonna say that.
Okay, is it just me, or like does Ariana Grande look unhealthy?
I feel
Like every time you see her, I feel like she just looks
need to-
unhealthy.
I was just gonna
I'll
say, I
have to
feel
take
like as
another
time
look.
goes on, she
Take
gets
another look.
unhealthier and
Yeah,
unhealthier.
and I don't mean like unhealthy is like she looks like she's sick.
Yeah, just
like-
Yeah.
so pale and
Like pale, and like her face is just so like
tired.
I
almost
think that's
sunken,
just
yeah.
all the makeup that she's wearing.
What?
What?
Mick Jagger?
Mick Jagger? No shot. Okay, so
Wait.
yeah,
Amelia Perez is nominated for 2 songs.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I didn't know they could do that.
I just want to see Elton John win it, just because it's Elton John,
Elton
right?
John.
Like he is the king.
I want Elton John to win too.
And also the Journey from 688. I have no idea why that's on there. 688 is a terrible show.
Elton John.
Elton
John.
John.
Elton
I mean, his
John.
odds were the
Elton
longest.
John.
Like his odds were so long.
I'll go with Elton John too.
But
Let's
I-
do it. Let's listen to the crew here.
Madison.
But as a, it would be nice. We'll go like a bird.
See, a really cool effect where you see how it's like the room with spotlights around.
Yeah.
But they do that for almost all of the musical numbers, which is really sad because I thought it was a cool effect, but they shouldn't have done that throughout the whole
It was a
film.
little
Right.
overused.
And yeah, like super cool the first time they did it, but after 3 or 4 times, I was kind of like, oh, well, what if we tried something new, guys? Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I didn't know that.
Huh.
You know?
Really?
Yeah. First person born in our century.
I guess
Yeah.
Timothy
Yeah.
Chalamet hasn't won anything. That would
Yeah.
be my
Not
next
yet,
coming
not
up.
yet.
But yeah, I guess no, he hasn't.
Billie Eilish for her last year.
Yeah,
I didn't put that in trivia, but I thought it was an interesting enough fact
that
to,
is cool. Yeah.
to tell you guys.
And speaking of Chalamet, at 29, he's the youngest two-time Best Actor nominee since James Dean in
Wait,
1957.
if he's 29, then he wouldn't be born in the 20th.
Oh, I guess he wouldn't he be? He'd be 90s.
Is he 20? Oh wow.
Yeah. He doesn't look like it though. He has the baby face.
Yeah, that's true.
Little
Is
mustache.
he actually 29?
That's kind of crazy.
Hold on.
I don't know why I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
fact check
that's
that.
preterish. Honestly, looking that young at that age.
He's 29.
Huh.
Like it's just Elton John just has such a sound that is just timeless.
God, I love Elton John too, man.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Well,
the Amelia Perez, yeah.
At least they won something. Dang, it's not going home with
That's
0
two-
wins
two
and
Oscars.
13. Wait, what did it win before?
Zoe Saldana.
Oh yeah, duh. For some reason, didn't count that.
Honestly, it's good that it was that song because that was probably one of the most solid songs in the movie. I would say that was probably the best one in my opinion. Otherwise, yeah, it did feel kind of weak. Like the Mi Camino song, I felt like it was pretty weak. The whole subplot with Miley Cyrus, I didn't really like at all.
Selena Gomez.
Sorry, Selena Gomez. Yes, sorry.
Get your Disney queens right.
Nope, you need your auto tune.
Wait,
Oh my god, get
Are
your
they-
auto tune, guys. Whoa, get your auto tune. Holy.
Is she drunk?
probably. Everyone's just straight face, just forced clap.
Doc, you just left them.
I don't blame him.
Question number 16. How many films are tied for most Oscar wins? Bonus, what films are they?
No, I wouldn't
Extra
know what
point.
I
films they
can't
are.
give you any bonuses.
Tied for most. Is it one film? Like one films are tied, 2 films are tied, 3 films are tied, or 4 films are tied?
I'm gonna say that
Oh,
it
nice.
is 3.
It's 3. Okay, so there's 3 films are tied. Number 17. True or false? Shrek 2001 won the first ever animated feature award.
Screw it. Let's go.
Let's just say yeah.
That is true. You all got that right.
Oh,
Shrek was the first ever animated film to win the animated feature award.
Let's
They
go,
created
Shrek.
that category.
Also, we're back now.
I will say I like that they do documentaries.
Yeah.
Because documentaries takes a lot of skill to do well.
Yeah.
And yeah. I can't
Which
get
presenter do you
I'm
guys
just
think
trying
has
to
been
pull
the
this
best
out.
so far?
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Yeah, for sure.
Ben Stiller's
yeah.
been the best. Ben Stiller's been a very awesome
He wasn't a presenter, but I did like the bit with Adam Sandler
Yes,
was
I thought
fun.
that
and the
was-
bit
was
with
fun.
Jeff Bezos
Yeah.
coming in.
Yes, well,
Still the Ben Stiller like that.
Yeah, I know.
Like I
that's
said,
fun.
now that makes me want to have a category for best presenter. Like I said, at the end they vote for who is the best presenter, because then it encourages creative skits like that.
Yeah.
Like if each presenter gets to kind of come up with their own skit. I don't know.
So if there was a category that could exist, is that what you would pick?
Yeah, no, that would be mine. Is actually best presenter at the Oscars, because that encourages more creativity, which gets you theoretically more entertaining show. And you can just like, for you say, okay, you have 3 minutes to do a preamble skit, and then everybody votes.
Yeah, that could be nice.
Yeah, no, I was thinking of it last night. I think if I could pick a category that could exist, I'd say best ensemble cast. I'd say like best cast.
The best one.
Again,
Oh,
I
I
don't
think
know.
I've heard of this one.
Like I like
Heard of that one.
documentaries. I really like them, but I just haven't watched most of the documentaries.
Oh,
I
think
know it's
this- yeah.
stereotypical, but most of the documentaries that I watch are World War II documentaries.
Yeah, I think that's from the Ukraine.
Good for them.
Good for
So
them.
how much have we done so far?
Like I said, I just like to see documentary filmmakers get recognized.
Yeah.
Because it get
Yeah, well, kind of like what you said, it's kind of hard to make
It
like a
is.
great documentary.
yeah, like, and I mean, like, there's the research aspect, and then putting it all together and making it entertaining instead of just boring. And
I feel like that's a huge thing about it, making it
They
entertaining.
also just take a long time.
Yeah.
Just in general to like from start to
Yeah.
finish.
I'm curious what this one's about. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, you should, honestly. That, kind of curious. Named Bassel Adra has been resisting the forced displacement of his people by Israel's military in Masafar Yada, a region in the West Bank, since he was a child. He records his gradual destruction of his homeland, where Israel's soldiers are tearing down homes and evicting their inhabitants in order to create a military firing zone. He befriends Yuval, a Jewish Israel journalist who helps him in his struggle. They form an unexpected bond, but their friendship is challenged by the huge gap between their conditions. Bezol faces constant oppression and violence, while Yuval enjoys freedom and secrecy. So that was No Other Land. That was the documentary feature that just won.
Cool. Sounds interesting for
Cool.
sure.
So Ethan, you kind of missed it, but once you went to the bathroom, I asked which category should exist that doesn't. If you could make a category for the Oscars, what would it be? Adam said best presenter. What would be the? He said he would choose best presenter at the end of the night. I said something like best ensemble, like best cast. I think that would be a fun one to see.
That's a good one.
And if I could pick what movie would get best cast, Dune gets a lot of hype, but I think I'd pick Saturday Night. We got Dylan O'Brien. We got Philip Seymour Hoffman's son. Cooper Hoffman, I believe, is his name.
I ain't heard of.
So what do you guys think? What'd you pick? I know best stunts, but you said
I would
has
have
been a thing,
brought
but-
brought back. I'd just bring back stunts.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Like, I don't know why you get rid of it.
exactly. That's very interesting that they did that.
Yeah. Because they've also combined like the sound editing one because it used to be two different ones. I'm pretty sure. It
Yeah.
was,
Okay.
it was like sound editing and then sound design. I think.
This year it
If it's-
is. Hold on. You got music, original song, and music original score, and then you've got sound. That's it. Just one category.
Just sound. Yeah, that's the thing. So it used to be like, or no, sound mixing. It was like sound mixing and sound. Maybe it was just sound editing or whatever.
Yeah.
I would-
Sound design or something.
I would
Maybe,
like
yeah.
to see color.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
good
Interesting
one.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a good one, yeah.
'Cause
Because that's probably
like that.
probably just lumped with like cinematography or stuff. It is my guess.
Yeah, and it is a big element of
Yeah.
it too. But I would like to see that as like kind of like a
As its
separate
own,
editing
yeah.
thing. Stunts is a good one. I do like the assistant director category,
Yeah.
but I understand why it's not there, right? 'Cause
I
it's
feel like
definitely
that's-
not, it's
yeah.
not out in the open. You know what I mean?
No.
It's more of a private, internal thing that's not shown on camera. No, I know you can argue that like, oh yeah, like. No, like they look at more like makeup being behind the scenes compared to like actors, but like you see all the makeup on screen,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
You don't see assistant directing on the screen, right?
Yeah.
You could say you don't see directing on the screen either, but I think that's kind of a more important kind of thing that you
It is
don't
a more
see.
important
You know
thing,
what, you know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely see why they don't have that.
Whoa.
As someone who really wants to be an assistant director, I thought, oh, that would be cool, like winning an Oscar for like something that I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
So then my question though would be, what would you get rid of to make room for the one you want. Also, just be careful of this cable.
But it's already a 3-hour show that goes late every.
Exactly. So which categories would you get rid of to make room for the one you want?
I mean, if anything, you'd probably just lump like costume design and then like hair and makeup in one.
They are, aren't they?
No, they're no, it was separate.
Well, you're right. They are. Yeah.
it's separate. That's what I'm saying. Like you can
Yeah,
just
that's hard,
combine
that-
them just to.
Yeah. I mean,
Is a.
I would also.
It's sure they're different, but it's like I don't know.
I would
I'm just
also
saying,
combine writing into just one, just the best written.
Yeah, that one too.
Like
yeah.
original screenplay and adapted. Like.
No, I think it's. I no.
Also,
if-
I don't know, I
if-
kinda understand
if
the
it's
difference with
adapted
that
off
one,
of if it's
it's-
adapted from a book, I don't think it's necessarily fair.
That's true. That's very
So-
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would get rid of more of those like short films, honestly, and I would have that in the pre-show. I would put that
Like
category.
kind of featured shorts.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
That's fair.
or play those throughout as well
Yep.
to save on time because I feel like. Well, like
Yeah,
you
because
know,
you've got documentary short, you've got animated short,
the criteria,
and then you've
is
got live
arguably-
action short.
The criteria is arguably different when you're making a 10-minute thing versus an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Right. Sound, baby.
Sound. All right. Complete
I'm right,
Unknown,
we
Dune, Amelia, Wicked, and the Wild Robot.
Ooh.
I think Dune Part 2 has this one.
I like the Dune.
I feel like
sound.
probably Dune.
Like,
yeah.
if not, that'd be wild.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Miles Teller looks old.
He's got some gray.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's
He's
great.
got some gray. So does. Miley
Yeah, they're both. I
Cyrus.
was just gonna say they're both looking a little aged.
That's Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
That's
my
Miley
God.
Yeah.
Cyrus.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's what I mean.
God, she literally does change her look every single
Oh
time
my
you see
god!
her.
Literally. Watch it be a complete unknown just because they had music.
Yeah, that was a very average movie. Watched it last night.
I'm kind of shocked that it was nominated for
Best Picture?
Best Picture.
100%.
I didn't think it was as good as it could have been.
Like, Timothy was the best part of it, so I get that he got a nomination for Best Actor, but yeah, Best Picture is a little much.
What did you think of the sound in Amelia Perez?
I think it's gonna go to Dune 2 for the sound in Amelia Perez. I don't know. Like I said, I thought the one music part was pretty weak. Like the
Never
dance
mind.
they
Half
just
of
showed
these-
was definitely the best part.
Half of these are musicals, so like, or not.
Yeah,
musicals.
I think
that's
Dune Part 2, I'm gonna be
that's
honest.
hard though, because that's more of the music category than sound.
Oh no, it's gonna go to
'Cause
Wicked or Dune, in my opinion.
I think Dune Part 2.
I'd love to see
I
Wild
want
Robot.
to give it to Dune.
I'd love to see Wild Robot just
When
because
the-
I want to
when
see
the-
it win something.
When the sound went through, at the like in the theater, like you could feel your chair vibrating when the sandworms were under the ground. That's gotta go to Dune.
And the thumper? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah!
I'm happy.
Let's go. Now I think that's 13.
Awesome.
Well, Richard King, 5th win, 9th nomination.
Wow.
Fuck man, five wins.
That's pretty good.
For who?
All right,
Disrespectful.
Alien,
Forgot what it's
Romulus, Better Man, Dune, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, or Wicked. Okay, I'm gonna say it's probably Planet of the Apes or Alien.
I hope it's
or
Planet
Dune.
of the Apes.
I have Planet of the Apes down on
Yeah,
my
I'm gonna
sheet.
say
Like,
Planet of the Apes. 'Cause
I really hope it is. Like, think like
It's just so impressive.
Yeah, I was
it's
gonna-
just so impressive. And plus, Better Man, like the monkey.
It's
looks
one
weird.
monkey. It's
He
one
looks
monkey
weird.
compared
Yeah,
to how many.
compared to how
yeah,
many
come
monkeys,
on.
right?
Get Better Man out of
Yeah.
here. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes
I
better
mean,
win.
Dune could
I
be
mean,
really
Dune
good.
also looks
I'm
good,
gonna say
but
Dune 2. I actually really
I don't
liked
know.
Alien
But that's
Romulus.
just.
I'm
I
saying
don't
it
know.
deserves it. Like, I really.
That's
I
just
think,
on a whole other level.
I think this
like,
would be so nice if it won. That would be so
It's-
well
yeah.
deserved. From the director, Wes
If it's
Ball.
Wicked, I'll be pissed. I'd
See,
be
but the thing
pissed
is,
if it was
right there,
Wicked.
they just showed that. That's not like I guess it's visual. I was gonna say CGI because
Oh,
that was
Come
practical.
on, Planet of the Apes,
Dune,
please.
Dune. It's going to Dune.
Planet of the Apes.
It deserves it so much.
Okay, that's fine. Okay,
I was
fine.
right. I was
That's
going to put my money on
fine.
that.
That's fine, but I'm a little upset. 'Cause,
Yeah, I
like,
can't lie. That's the only one I'm kind of disappointed in.
I
mean-
would have put money on Dune.
Honestly,
That scene in the desert when they're doing the thumper thing and
No,
he's
and
getting
it's
blown
good.
away.
Like that's
Come
good.
on,
It's
man.
good.
I'm a little disappointed.
It's
I,
good,
like, it
but
is-
like
it's-
monkeys, man.
it's
You
good.
But monkeys.
Popcorn Bucket was better visual effects than Wicked.
It's good, but yeah, no, that is a good win. But wow, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, hundreds of
Yeah,
monkeys,
that's-
all the
see,
buildings.
I can see it, but
yeah,
like
wow.
honestly, to me, like either
sense.
one,
It makes
either
sense.
one, right?
Yeah,
Like,
either
Kingdom
one I'm happy, but at the
they're
same
both
time,
they're
like,
both really good. Like
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes is like a technical achievement, I would
Yes.
say. But then Dune,
And I
it's
think the
so
one world-
immersive.
Is it Arrakis? What's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Arrakis?
Arrakis.
The black and white planet. though.
No, that's not.
No.
Arrakis,
What's that
that's-
one?
Arrakis
No.
is the desert.
Yeah,
I don't remember what
Arrakis
it's
is the
called,
desert.
but-
The black and white planet is
the
where the
Harkonnen-
Harkonnens
that's the
are, but I don't know
Harkonnens.
the planet. Planet Harkonnen? I don't know.
Harkonnen.
Yeah, we'll
Harkonnen.
call it
No,
Planet
that's the
Harkonnen.
No, it is Harkonnen. It is
Okay.
Harkonnen.
Is it?
I think I remembered. Yeah, it is Harkonnen.
That's the name
Yeah.
of the house, though. I don't know.
I don't know.
House
We'll
Harkonnen.
we'll
Oh.
we'll
Yeah.
figure it out quick.
And maybe that's
I
what
think
it's
it's
called.
probably
I
like
don't
Planet
know.
Harkin or Harkonnen. I think it has to be.
From the planet Gied Prime. Or Giedi Prime.
Oh,
Do they call it that in the movie though?
I think so.
I don't know.
I was gonna
Do
say
they?
that might
That
sound
name sounds-
familiar.
that
Yeah,
name
that
sounds
might
familiar.
honestly.
I've
But
never read the
that's
books,
that's
really,
the
so-
books. Here's the thing: the movies don't
Oh,
translate
yeah.
well. Like if you read the books and then watch the movies, it's not like Dune books are a political commentary. They're
Yeah.
a political story, and they've turned them into more of an action movie, and so it doesn't translate quite the same.
Well, with how much reading there is in the books too, the amount of movies you would actually need to make.
Well, that's the thing is I just would rather not see it done at all. You know?
But I kind of saw Dune taking that one.
Yo,
The black, like I said, the black and white planet,
Yeah.
whatever prime.
I will say the fireworks on the black and white planet in that one sequence were like phenomenal. Like I remember that being a takeaway. Like remembering that, just the fireworks.
When he
How-
rose up and like stretched his skin and stuff like that and got really tall, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like the one dude.
yeah, I can't. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, frickin' I
What's
really
his
enjoyed
name?
Okay, show me.
Oh,
It's been a year.
Skarsgård?
It's been a year
Yeah,
since I
yeah.
saw it, so it's kind of tough, right? But I know I like that part.
No, it does make sense. I just it would have been really nice
It
to
would've
see
been, yeah.
Planet of the Apes win.
Yeah.
Especially
But
since
again-
it was only nominated for one.
No,
Yeah,
but it's
exactly.
nice. It's nice seeing the fifth movie or whatever it is in a trilogy that people kind of look at like
Still, yeah.
fourth.
Fourth.
Okay, whatever. It's nice to see it get nominated for an Oscar when a lot of people don't go and see those movies because they're like, I don't want to watch the first four, or they like, you know what I mean, or they feel like this is just garbage that a studio keeps pumping out to keep making money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
you lose quality over time, but it's super nice to see something like that have.
It
props
doesn't-
for
it doesn't lose
technical
its quality.
achievement. Right? And so it is nice to see that, right? It's like the same thing. Like you don't see a lot of the Avengers movies winning any Oscars.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? So it is nice to see a high action movie designed like that, who was fourth in the series, come out and just be nominated, right? Be recognized in some capacity. That's cool.
And that was
Let's
actually
do trivia.
yeah, sure. That was actually like my third favorite movie of the year. I really enjoyed
It
that
was
one.
a good movie. I like
and
that one.
and kind of going off.
I
that,
forgot it was actually nominated until that just showed up.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Is there any other movies from this year that kind of were snubbed a bit or didn't get
Alien
any
Romulus.
nominations that you guys would have liked to see?
I
I
liked-
think
I
I
liked
really liked the
Alien
Alien
Romulus.
Romulus, honestly.
I liked it.
Like-
Flight Risk.
No,
That's-
don't even
that's
say
actually-
that.
came out-
That'd be next year.
next
I know.
year's
I'm
Oscars.
just.
But
Next year's Razzies.
my favorite
No,
movie of the year, Love Lies Bleeding. I would have liked to see that pick
Oh,
up
interesting.
one.
I
or
would
two
have loved to have
nominations.
seen Deadpool Wolverine. Honestly, as a comedy,
Oh, okay, yeah.
I enjoyed Deadpool.
Sorry,
Wolverine.
I
I know
thought-
Dawson wasn't a huge fan of it.
I would just
I
love to
was
see
not
it
a
in
big
a
fan.
I loved
comedy
it. It was
category.
great.
I
I
thought
thought it
really
was
good.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I thought it was really funny. You know what movie I'm really excited for this year? I'm really excited to see Novocaine. I
You
don't
were
know why.
saying that.
2 weeks.
Yeah. It looks good.
I'm actually really kind of pumped to see it. Like Jack Quaid, Can't Feel Pain, Novocaine. Like I love it. It's awesome.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, it's awesome. I don't know. Should we do more trivia?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do another one.
Okay, we're moving into question number 18. Are we all ready with our phones?
I might need a sec just to reload in.
Edith Head is the most nominated woman in Oscars history with 35 nominations. What does she do? Is it set design, costume design, editing, or sound design?
I feel like it could be set.
That was my guess.
What'd you pick?
Costume.
It is
Listed.
I picked editing.
costume design. Now, I listed
Wait.
some of her movies.
Did you say? Oh, I said set design. That's what I
Going
said.
My Way, The Sting, The Oscar.
Oh, we're back already?
Yeah, I
We
guess
we
so.
wasted a lot of time.
Did we?
Yeah, that's
Well, I
my
guess
guess,
we
guys.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to
I'm
watch
just gonna
it.
post
So,
on my
little fact
Instagram
about
story
Anora.
Quick.
Yeah.
They didn't have an intimacy coordinator on set because Mickey Madison just didn't feel like it was necessary. So pretty weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And to show the actors what type of sex positions to use, Sean Baker and his wife acted out the sex positions
Oh,
like in front
God.
of the actors. Isn't that crazy?
What?
Yeah,
That's wild.
like clothed.
Yeah, but still,
like-
that's
Yeah, pretty weird, hey?
That's weird.
I feel like they could feature the shorts throughout the week on like,
Right.
the Academy website and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And give like an online voting Oscar or something. Because
Yeah.
again, the criteria is so different in my opinion.
Yeah.
And this is coming from someone who's only ever made short films. I understand that to keep that quality for 10 minutes is a lot easier than an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, this is live action short film. I had I'm Not a Robot.
Hey.
Why didn't I bet on this, man? What is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I bet $5 on each of those, what would I be at right now?
Probably not as much as you'd think.
Probably not
Because
as much.
most of
but
those
still.
ones have pretty high odds,
Fair enough.
so you don't win as much on them.
And what are your winnings so far? Just a little, just 2, 1?
I've won like 3 cents,
No,
but I haven't lost anything.
Oh, okay.
But my long bets, I don't know. We'll see.
Nice.
Question 19. Who has won the most Oscars?
Who?
Gene Hackman.
Was it Walt Disney, John Williams, Denzel Washington, or Emma Stone?
I mean, is it what?
It's Walt Disney. So Walt
Nice.
Disney has won 22 Oscars.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that like some legal technicality where he still owns the rights to a bunch of things, and somehow that manages to mean he won the Oscars or
Yeah.
something?
No, I think because if
Like him directly,
if
like,
the
won it?
film wins an Oscar and he produced the film, then he gets an Oscar for producing.
Okay, so it's not like, all right, well that's kind of ridiculous.
No.
Yeah,
like,
wait.
When you win Best Picture, the awards go to the producers for Best Picture.
What?
Yeah.
No, I think that's.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
100
that's,
the
I
ones-
think that's
yeah.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, but it's still ridiculous.
Like, yeah. I don't think it's that ridiculous.
No,
You're a producer. It's your fault if the project doesn't work out, but it's your success if it does.
no, it's not.
Yes, 100%.
No, it's not.
Well, it's like
You're
Every
in charge,
single-
You're in charge of overseeing production and time and cost and making sure it comes to the screen and making
Yeah,
sure
but
it gets casted and
Yeah, but
funded and advertised.
that doesn't mean that
if
you-
it wins Best Picture, that isn't all on them though.
No, that's not all on the
No, no,
producers.
but they-
I'm not
they get
arguing that
the
the
award- they get
producers
the
shouldn't
award.
get credit,
I
but I'm
get-
saying the producers, it should be the producers, the directors, the writers. Everybody should get not necessarily like an actual Oscar, but everybody should on that
Well,
worked
that's
on
why
that
they-
film.
That's why when you win Best Picture, they bring up the
Everybody
cast.
goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
but
it
like
goes to the producers. It goes to the
everybody who
producers.
worked on it should get it.
Okay, but there's categories for actors. There's categories for directors. There's categories for costume and makeup and stuff. That's why when you win
Yeah,
Best
but-
Picture, we don't give out another 30 Oscars. We give it out to the producers because they don't have a producer category.
Still ridiculous.
It's
I think I explained that.
like
one
I
pretty-
no you did you did.
I
You
think
did.
that was
Ridiculous.
okay.
This
Last
whole thing is
question.
ridiculous.
Did we do the last question?
See, this is basically my main problem with the Oscars, though. Is just that
We don't have much
There's-
left.
there's so much like I don't know. There's just so
Sure,
much
last
so much
question.
like personal opinion
I
for
don't
everything.
know if that's opinion though, right? Like it's like
Yeah, it is. Because what you think might be best picture is maybe not what I think.
no, but all the
Anyway.
people are still getting the awards that the Academy votes on. Question 20.
Yeah, let's do
Let's
it.
do it. We're all tied up.
Oh shit.
How long did Stellan Skarsgård's makeup take
Oh.
in Dune Part 2?
Out of what? 3, 6, 8, or 12?
Yeah, hours.
Oh, there we go. Jesus.
Minutes.
Days.
Say that. No.
It was
Oh, you got it.
I come up
Got
eight.
it.
It was
above.
eight,
Got it?
8 hours in
8
the makeup
hours.
chair for Stellan Skarsgård's makeup, which means the winner of trivia goes to
Your boy.
Dawson.
Hey! We got it. We won.
I lost horribly.
Half of
Yay!
the questions right.
There you go.
I'm going with
Doom-
the
Doom
brutalist
Brutalist.
here. Like I mentioned earlier, I really like how Lowell Crawley films his buildings and his architecture.
Oh, actually, yes, Dune Part 2. Sorry, I put money on Dune Part 2, but I
Fair
could see
enough.
the Brutalist also.
I'm going to go with the brutalist.
That's what I would have put my other money on. Would be the Brutalist.
I just
All the shots were great. That's why I thought it's such a long freaking movie because they show so many beautiful shots for so long that could arguably be cut. but like they're good shots. You know what I mean? They're very beautiful, cool style, cool color. But it's just like there's so many of them. I think I actually like The Brutalist better than I like Dune Part 2 overall.
Interesting.
Maybe a hot take.
You had a hot take about Dune Part 2 in general, I feel.
What?
Well, you really
I just remember after we saw the movie. It was
Because
like,
I
you
didn't
just
think
had
it was a
different
10 out of
opinion.
10 movie. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10, and you guys thought I should be giving it a 9.5.
I don't even remember what I gave it, honestly. I don't even
And
remember.
I didn't agree that it was a 10 out of 10 movie.
I think I gave it a 9. I think I just gave it a 9.
There was too many shots of sand for me to to give it a 10. Again, my money's on Zoe Saldana for supporting actress. She already won, didn't she?
She already
already did
won
that.
that.
But we made our bet though. We made money for that, didn't we?
This is the second time that we forgot that she won.
Oh, but we did. We won 2 cents off of that bet.
Yeah, I won 1 cent or 2 cents. I don't know. I've won a total of 3 cents.
I did enjoy Nosferatu. That's kind of like a movie that
Yeah.
I'd watch again.
I would totally have Willem Dafoe read me a bedtime story. Beautiful
Dune
voice.
Part 2.
Ah.
Oh, the Brutalist did win. Okay, cool.
Gary's losing money.
Love to see it.
No, that is a good win though. I would have liked to see Dune Part 2 win, but the Brutalist is so many good shots. The quality is there for 3 hours. It's just, like I said, some of those shots probably could have been cut out for the
Yeah.
purpose of time, but really good. Gary, I led us astray on that one.
You lost $5, bro.
We'll make it back when Honora wins Best Picture.
We need Brutalist to win Best Picture.
Why would you vote Brutalist Best Picture?
See, what I really need
told
is
you to vote Honora
Conclave.
Best Picture.
I need Conclave to win Best Picture because I have much better odds on that.
But you, I was your advisor.
Yeah, but if you made your bet, we would have won 10 cents.
Yeah, but so you chose to lose $5 instead of make 10 cents.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, Best International
Right.
Film.
Amelia Perez.
Probab.
I could see Flo going in there. But,
I'd like to see Flo.
I'm gonna say it's Amelia Perez.
You're probably
13
right.
nominations, Amelia Perez.
You're probably right. I don't like it, but
The ending, Amelia Perez sucked too. Not gonna lie, I didn't like the ending.
yeah, I'd love to see Flo win.
The word was
Such
authentic that they
cool
kept
animation.
using, and like I said,
Authentic, that's it. Yeah, no.
it just wasn't authentic with the character.
Huh? That's a surprise.
Brazil.
I'm still here.
Brazil.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like the ending of Amelia Perez just didn't sit right with me. It didn't feel. Everyone was calling it authentic, and I just like. I felt like this is like a lady lying to her kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like it's like, I get the intentions, right? Like good intentions, but like still, spends most of the time lying to her kids, and it's like, oh man, like that's tough, right? I don't know how authentic that really actually is in the end.
Fun fact about I'm Still Here, it's the first Portuguese language film nominated for Best Picture, and I'm assuming now Best Winner.
Good for them.
Best pictures.
Yeah. Oh, Best Feature, Foreign Picture, sorry. International Feature. So I'm assuming now it's the first Portuguese language
Probably, yeah.
winner for...
Are they giving less time to some people?
Totally.
Like, that seemed really short compared to some of the
Totally.
first ones.
So here's the thing,
Totally.
they started doing this thing though. I think the last few years they've been blasting it and getting complaints. So I feel like I've noticed it's starting to play quieter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're still
but
giving
still, it's-
giving less time. Like, that was barely a minute or two.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel fair.
Especially when like you're
last year's international feature. Sorry, you go. Sorry.
no, I was just gonna say, like, especially with like Kieran Culkin, he was up there for like 5 minutes,
Yeah.
and now it's like people are getting like a minute tops.
What's our bet? Do you guys have bets on the next ones, on the actor, actress, director?
What are the
Production?
what are the
Adrian Brody.
what are the
Yep,
nominees?
that's what I have
agree
as
so
well.
far.
Adrian Brody's my actor.
Yep.
Best picture
Nora.
is Honora.
Mhm. Best Actress, Mickey Madsen. I'm going that. Or Mikey Madsen. Sorry, not Mickey. What am I saying? Mikey Madison for Nora. I think it'd be
Okay.
awesome to see her win.
So,
I agree.
for actor, I went Adrian Brody. For actress, I went Demi Moore. And then I put Honora down. I actually put 2 bets on Best Picture, so I put I put $2 down on Honora. And then I put $1 down on Conclave.
Yeah, that shot right there is really
That was
cool.
cool, yeah.
Well, if you ever need any underwater shots, I do have my scuba license. Just saying, I'm open for business.
You haven't mentioned that in a long time. It's always the canoe and the plate.
Yeah.
Never the scuba.
I'm gonna go do my advanced dry suit and ice diving over the next few months. I'm really excited for ice diving next winter.
Mysterious man.
I should have said 10. Should have kept with my 10 answer.
Yeah, good man. Good man. Good man. Oh yeah, Mark Hamill.
Mark
let's
Hamill.
go. I'm so excited.
Dun, dun,
Look at it.
dun, bam, 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 bam. I wonder how tired he is of that song.
Oh, so annoyed. Probably so annoyed.
That would have been so good. Oh yeah,
Okay,
so this
so
is
score.
original score. Original score.
I did like that the Brutalist. I listened to that one on the way home that night. Like the you know that one?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, to me, Wicked shouldn't be in there because Wicked
Yeah.
is a musical. That's not an original score.
No.
Even if parts of it are original, Wicked is a well-established, like Defying Gravity and all those songs. Those have been around
Forever.
Oh, I do like the Wild Robot score.
Yeah, true.
I just want to see Wild Robot win one.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Whoopi Goldberg and
Who is that? Whoopi Goldberg and what? Oprah?
Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, never mind. Okay, so this isn't an award because they're on the other side. Is there another musical number? What are we doing here?
Which one's which?
Whoopi's on the left, I think.
See, I think.
Oprah Winfrey has like aged really well.
How old is she?
I don't know, she has to be in her 60s, right? 50s, 60s.
Probably 60s.
71.
Wow.
Oprah
That's a 71-year-old
on the
woman.
right.
Wow.
Yeah. Holy
What?
shit, she really has aged
She
well.
looks like at the most she looks like she could be 50.
I know. I said 60s and I was like, oh, maybe 50s. 71.
How old is Whoopi then?
I'm looking that up right now. 47. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I was like, no fucking
She's
way.
69.
What?
She's 2 years younger than Oprah. Look at that.
That is crazy.
Wow. Now, I would say for 69, Whoopi Goldberg still looks great.
She does.
69?
but
for sure.
Oprah.
Oprah looks like holy shit, man. That's insane. 71 is criminal. Save some youth for the rest of us.
Okay, Gary, come out here and support me. And what do you think of the Oscar show so far?
Garbage. This whole thing is a complete joke. I don't know. If it wasn't for the beautiful, kind souls here entertaining us, I would say, why the hell are we doing this? But it's at least not super painful to be around, thanks to you guys, so I appreciate that. But holy crap, I could think of about 100,000 different things we should all rather be doing than watching this garbage.
I can agree with you on that.
It's just, oh, yeah, you've been very good at describing how bad this is. That's because we're not look at me guys. That's the whole big look at me.
Well, that's the thing is
Can you believe
the
it?
problem, like I said before, the problem I have with the Oscars is it's all just a big, you say, look at me, look at me, look at me. And also, I don't like the idea of, this is the best picture of the year.
Yep.
Because it's so subjective.
And the
What
problem
one
is,
person likes is not what another person
the
likes.
problem is the people that do make the decisions are all so far up their own asses that they don't know a good damn movie. So we end up being like, this is the best movie, and no one goes and sees it because it's garbage. Welcome to the movie biz. Get it out of here.
I enjoy watching the Oscars.
Good for you. You know what? And
And-
that's why they're still around, is because people do enjoy watching them.
And it's
And
not, you
so-
have to take it all with a grain of salt. And it's nice to see. I agree. Maybe it wasn't my best picture of the year, or this isn't the film I would have voted for. But it's nice to see what a group of people averaged out to decide, and it gives me
But they're
more
not voted
ideas
on.
to look at films that maybe I haven't seen that people are
Right.
maybe considering to be a little bit more profound. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're not voted on by just your average audience. Like, if we wanted to go for a true, what just is your average person thinking, then we'd go to Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb
No,
or
right, but
something.
it's nice to see what like a group of people have decided. Maybe if I don't necessarily align myself with those people, it's nice to see. I wouldn't have watched Emilia Perez if it wasn't nominated for an Oscar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of more of a push to go see more movies that maybe I wouldn't have seen. You know what I mean? Now I have more of an urge to go see Conclave or The Nickel Boys because like, hey, wow, look at that. It's winning awards for set design and stuff like that. Like, maybe I should go check that out and see what do we think here, right? Like, why was it deserving of that?
I don't mind the Oscars. I don't think I like them as much as other people do, but like Ethan said, it's kind of fun for everyone to come together and enjoy and celebrate movies.
It's something that, yeah, like I'm passionate about, right? And like that's what I want to move forward for. So it's like, oh man, it's cool to see like these things might help me by watching these things that they're showing might actually help me generate some of my new ideas in my craft that help boost my career.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Do we have a Saskatchewan Oscars?
No.
No.
What about Canada?
No.
No Junos for movies, eh?
Not that I'm aware of. Because the Oscars aren't just American, are they?
No, it's international,
Yeah.
but they definitely favor
North America.
towards North America.
I feel like in the last few years though, it's been definitely changing with like Parasite starting out
Yeah.
in 2019. I
True.
feel like
Yeah. It's just also crazy how many people like, you see like still wearing masks and stuff, like on set and stuff.
I think a lot of it comes down to international laws too. I imagine
Yeah, probably.
shooting in a place like Italy or something.
No.
I'm presuming. I'm not educated
Yeah,
on that.
I don't know. You could be right.
See, Gary? Even the presenter gets it.
This is best actor.
Yeah, best actor.
Best actor.
Let's do it.
So
There has been no
Timothy
talk
Chalamet
about
is up for
Sebastian
2.
Stan.
That's true. They haven't mentioned him once or shown him on the camera at all.
Yeah.
I want to
like-
see The Apprentice.
What are we thinking here?
Adrian Brody.
Yeah, I would like to see.
That's what I
Adrian
put my money
Brody
on.
win
I would
for
like
the
to see
Brutalist.
Timothy Chalamet win, but
Yeah, I could
it
get
could
behind
go
that.
to Adrian Brody. It could go to
If he was
Ray
nominated for
Fiennes.
Complete Unknown over Dune, there's no way he deserves it. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Like I said,
Complete
Dune
Unknown,
3.
but It's like
It's
yeah.
going to be a year of Dune when Dune 3 comes
True.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, because of the whole AI thing and with the accents and stuff, I don't know
I don't
if
think
he should.
people
I don't
care
know
enough.
if he should.
I don't think people care enough.
I feel like it matters.
For ADR,
It's
they
gotta
for
matter.
ADR they used an AI enhancer for his accent. Like I don't think people
I don't
are going
know.
to care that much.
But if he's going up for best actor, I feel like that's gotta. I don't know.
Well, especially with all the controversy in terms of AI in a creative
Yeah,
space,
but
right?
like I get that it's not his fault.
No, it's not
That's
his fault
not
at
that's
all.
not on him. But like at the same time, it's like I don't know.
Timothy Chalamet has good range. He's a good actor, but I
Yeah.
think I don't know. I think his performance was better in Dune. Like I feel like he should have won for Dune, not freaking A Complete Unknown. Like I just think that would be ridiculous. I was gonna say too, Dawson. I think I watched Norman Reedus's Closet Picks.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because now that I've been watching The Walking Dead, and then I watched his I forget what it's called. It's like when they take the board and like the web thing, like they read off like the top search.
Oh, the
Google.
most search.
Yeah. The oh wow, huge applause for Mr. Stan. Anyways, I thought it was very good. I really enjoyed it, and it's weird seeing him. He's still so quiet in real life, but he just doesn't talk as slow as Daryl.
Yeah, no, I respect that man, Logs. Norman Reedus, I very much like him.
Yeah, I freaking love him. And finding out that the Andrew Lincoln is English,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
crazy. Adrian Brody.
Yeah.
Yes, we won. How much money did we win, Gary?
None.
What do you mean? Brother.
I like that.
Don't never tell me the odds. I told you what to vote for, Gary. We could have been very rich.
So I won that bet. So I made 35 cents.
Yeah. Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I need 35 cents to prove.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Did you see Sebastian Stan nominated for an Oscar right after he appears in Captain America: Brave New World?
This isn't a bad speech. It's a bit sappy for my liking, but
definitely probably the most memorable from the night so far.
Yeah, for sure.
probably the best in my opinion. But still, they're not cutting him off, which is annoying. They would have cut the others off like 5 minutes
We
ago.
can't cut off Best Actor.
No, yeah, I feel like that's...
Yeah,
I
but
feel
then
there's got to be certain ones that you just can't.
yeah, but
These are the ones that are going to end up on YouTube like right away.
I was going to say, these are where the iconic ones come
Yeah.
from.
I have a joke. His speech was almost as long as the movie itself.
It's like
Did you say Tarantino?
yeah,
Oh,
Tarantino.
Tarantino, yeah.
So this should be best director then.
probably yeah. But he has he?
Honora, Sean Baker. Done.
Yep, I'm going to Nora. Has to be. Come on.
Yeah, I'm going for Sean Baker. Put $1.50 on that. So
Let's get them 30
Has
cents.
Quentin Tarantino
exactly.
actually won, or has he only been nominated?
No, he's won. He won original screenplay for Inglourious
No, but
Basterds.
for directing.
Oh,
though.
directing? I was just going to say, I don't know. Has he won directing?
I know he's been nominated, but I don't know
Actually-
if he's
So,
won.
like, because twice, what's his name? Inglourious Basterds and Django.
Yeah,
Django.
yeah.
What's his name?
Quentin Tarantino. What
No.
are you talking about?
No,
The
he
actor.
did win.
Christoph Waltz won
Oh,
both
oh,
of those movies.
Yeah.
Supporting actor and leading actor.
oh.
actually, on this one, I make 60 cents if I win.
Oh, let's go, Sean Baker.
Sean Baker.
Yeah!
How much did we win, Gary?
That's awesome, actually.
Good
way
for
to
him.
way to
Good
go,
for
indie
him.
film. Way to go, Sean Baker.
Did you not? Did you?
Did you not take any of Ethan's advice on this?
Actually, what happened was I took his advice and then I decided not to make the bet because it wasn't paying anything because they were all huge favorites.
So look at how much it's paying. Just trust the process. But it doesn't pay anything if you're wrong either.
Gary, I've made almost $1 today.
It doesn't pay if you're wrong.
Who on the time bets?
I'm not there
Or not
anymore.
bets, but what are our times that we guessed?
You got 4 more minutes.
37.
I said
3
37.
minutes.
I said 37.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're technically the closest.
right now. Did I guess the highest?
You did, yeah.
Okay.
You'll be the closest.
Cool.
You're
Yeah.
the closest. Technically, but like.
Nice.
That's a nice touch.
My birthday.
Happy
is
birthday
the day
to Sean
after
Baker's
Sean
mother.
Baker's mother.
Happy birthday, Sean Baker's
Happy
mom.
birthday, Sean Baker's mother.
Any categories you guys disagree with tonight?
There was one. Which one
I'm
was it?
still standing with mine. Visual effects. I
Yeah.
feel like Planet of the Apes should have won that. Dune was good. Dune Part 2 was a good win, but I'm a little upset. Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, the
do
more
agree
I
with
think
that.
about that one, the more I honestly agree with you. Like, they're kind of different, but
I put my money on Dune, so
Yeah.
I'm happy.
That's my one gripe. Honestly,
that's the one thing that I like about some of this. When like I don't have anything at stake, right? Like if I'm betting on like the riders, I'm never gonna bet against the riders. Or like when I was betting on Four Nations, I'm not gonna get a bet against Canada. But like with this, I don't give a crap who wins really. Like there's nothing on it, so I can bet whoever I want that I think I'm gonna make the most money. You know, I really would have liked to have seen Wild Robot win something.
Yeah,
Just because I think it was a really good movie from what I saw.
it was.
And like some of those like more simple stories like that, I feel like we need to return to that more in movies instead of these overly complex, like, you know, like I feel like sometimes just having like a simple good versus bad story almost is nice occasionally. Like I like the complex ones, but I'd like to see more of those simpler ones getting recognition
as a whole. And I think there could almost be a separate Oscars for animated film, because I feel like most of the time they get snubbed.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? Or they make up categories just for animated films, like making up a category so Toy Story can get a technical achievement award. You know what I mean? So, yeah, like I mean, I think overall, an animated film getting nominated for an Oscar, you're kind of bound to get snubbed because it's not like it's going in any of the editing categories. No. It's going in animated feature or like score. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Right? Like it's not like going in a ton of other places. So it's like, I don't know. It's kind of bound to be snubbed in a sense. You know what I mean? And that's exactly why I think like, hey, maybe we should honestly maybe look at other avenues for all the animated shows where we're like, hey, like, where can we put this in its own category? Because
I could get behind that.
It follows the same structure for sure, and like directing process, but the actual nuts and bolts of like the creation of it are different in terms of technical stuff and whatnot. And I think I don't know, like I just feel like. But then there's this other issue too, where it's like as we get into more films with more special effects and more stuff on computer, it's like then how much can we actually throw in on that stuff before it's considered animated? You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
So it's kind of a weird avenue. So I don't know.
Yeah. Just imagine almost like animation getting its own award show.
Yes, would be very interesting.
There's always like so many like animated movies that come out every year that just don't get noticed. And it's like, especially then when it comes to the Oscars, like you hear about 5.
Yeah.
And like that's it. Or 5 only get recognition for it.
Okay.
quick fun question: if you guys could sit next to someone at the Oscars, who would you want to sit next to?
What's his face? The guy who's voicing it, whose name is completely
Nick
skipping-
Offerman.
Offerman. That's it.
I think Andrew Garfield would be cool to sit
That
by.
would be
I would
fun,
just
yeah.
ask him a lot of Spider-Man questions.
I would just say Tobey Maguire then at that point.
Yeah. Best actress. For the first time since 1978, all films featuring Best Actress nominees are also nominated for Best Picture.
Oh, neat. I didn't think about that.
That's
So who we got in this one?
Madison.
Yeah,
Mickey
I
Madison.
have Mickey
Yeah.
Madison. Mikey, I don't know why I say
I-
Mickey every time.
I
It's
think
Mikey.
I keep saying Mickey.
I
Yeah.
have Demi Moore.
That one would be nice. I would like to, both of them. Yeah, Demi Moore would be nice, but I want Mikey.
I
Yeah,
feel like
Mike Madison.
those two are the talk of this. It's between those two.
And going back at that little fact, I couldn't tell you the year, but I believe the same thing is for Best Supporting Actress too. All Best Supporting Actress nominees were also nominated for Best Picture.
I think so.
Like the actress, these were all nominated for Best Picture as long as Best Actress, like I said, since 1978. But I believe that also applies since for the Best Supporting Actress too.
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
How much did you make for that one, Gary?
Okay,
Billy
so
Crystal.
for Best Picture, Anora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, I'm Still Here, You're Trying to Ruin My Flow, Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked. Who we got, boys?
We got Anora.
Anora?
Nora all the way.
Looking at Anora pretty hard right now.
I put $2 down on Anora. But I also put $1 down on Conclave, just as a long odds,
Yeah.
just because it's better return. So
I think it'll be between Anora and the Brutalist.
Yeah, I
feel.
agree.
Yeah.
One bet.
What a win for Sean Baker and the crew.
Oh
and the
my
cast.
gosh, Gary, how much should we win on that?
We lost $4 on the Brutalist.
I told you to bet for Anora.
No, you
though.
didn't. You said
Yeah, no, I told him to bet.
Did
Anora.
you?
You
Yes.
said it, yeah.
thought you
Me and
said
Ethan have been Nora.
Oh, okay.
Wow, so that's how many for Nora? 3? Editing, original screenplay, picture, and director 4.
Well, and
And
Mike
and,
Madison.
and actress.
Mickey
5.
Madison. Final thoughts, anyone?
It was a good night. You know, a lot of my predictions that I had came true. If we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that was pretty good. I'm happy with the night's decisions.
I found it kind of neutral, honestly. Like there was no big surprises, no big shocks.
Yeah, no
a lot
big
of
shocks.
it. A lot of it was just like, yeah, no, fair enough, makes sense. So it's like
Yeah.
I thought
it
the
was
show.
it was all right. It was all right. Some fun moments, but
I thought Ben Stiller was a real stab.
Yeah.
I think
that was
Ben
great.
Stiller. But
Ben
yeah,
Stiller
I'm gonna
and Adam Sandler.
agree with Reed on this. It was just kind of normal, right? Like
Yeah.
like there was nothing really. Like you said, Ben Stiller was a highlight for me.
Just played him in the replay.
Why don't we rate this in typical viewing room fashion? Out of 10, let's get our ratings of this year's Oscars.
I'm,
Who wants to go?
I'm gonna go 8.2. 8.2.
8.2.
Pretty solid night. Honestly, solid night. Like, yeah, I think it was a solid night.
I will give it a 7.4.
I'll give it an 8. All the things that I really wanted to win.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
won, and so yeah, like I agree. Like, no, I don't really disagree. Even with the ones that I wasn't really going for, I could see them winning. Right? It was very high quality throughout.
Yep. I'm going to give it a 2. I have no interest in the Oscars. I think it's ridiculous. And I would rather, spend the 5 hours staring at paint dry
Oh, wow.
than watch the Oscars. So, yeah.
Adam's a hater.
Gary, what do you rate it?
-2 burning film projectors out of 10, LB.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you guys all for joining us on this adventure and staying strong throughout a night that continues to get longer and longer, like the average duration of a film.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
much like an A24 film, our time to end is soon. So, a couple thank yous before we head out. Just wanted to thank producer Gary, first of all, for spending 4 hours in that hot booth. 4.5 hours sitting in that. Well, you came out and grabbed snacks, so 4 hours in the booth. And anyways, it's very much appreciated. I really appreciate you, and we are very grateful that you sat here moving graphics and shit for us while we sat in your house and you volunteered your time tonight. So thank you very much. You get a big round of applause for that. So thank you, Gary. The best Oscars producer watch party is Gary Nickel. I also wanted to thank Adam for putting in so much technical effort, helping put together different shows and working countless hours into the AMs, trying to figure out the best way to logically make this work, right? So it was awesome. So thanks, Adam.
And you put in as many late nights as me producing the content and everything. So congrats to you as well.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. Shout out to Reed. Thank you so much for coming here, being a guest host. We really appreciate you. I know we've had you kind of in and around before, but it was really nice to get you back on and in here. I think we should call you back for when we do our Love Hurts episode that we haven't recorded yet. But yeah, we'll get in there.
Excited for that.
Dawson, obviously running the film account, Scenes by Dawson.
Yes.
We'll make sure you're linked in the description and whatnot. But thank you so much for also coming out and being a nice guest host. Awesome to have your opinions and thoughts, and thank you so much for working on questions.
And also being prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And shout out to your mom for the cinnamon thingies.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Those were awesome.
Shout out moms in general.
Yeah,
You know?
moms in general.
No, but thank you guys. It was a wonderful night. Thanks for
Yeah.
inviting me on. I think it was great.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Hey, we're turning into the Oscars. Let's end this. Yeah, but I didn't
send
give
us off,
Gary any
Gary.
music
Award
to play.
shows can be tough to watch.
Yes.
And so can live streams of people watching award shows. Thank you guys for making this as fun as I think it could be. And I hope we can make this a trend. I think this was very fortuitous for us.
You know, in all my technical planning, the thing that I forgot to plan is how we were going to end it.
Uh-huh.
So, Gary, however you want to do it. This is the end. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.